YouTube, this is Stevo Trucker. Welcome back to my channel. We're just leaving Wakefield, near the coke plant and paper plant of Morrison's and all that, en route up towards Newcastle. I'm probably going to film up to maybe Leaning Borough sort of way. We'll see. I will end up doing like sped up clips of the entire trip sort of thing. I might do it, you never know. At least this will be the first half of it. So yeah, I'm not too sure if I'm going to release the other drive video that I've done earlier. Today's Friday the 23rd, which I should have said at the beginning of the video. I do apologise. It's the morning, it's Friday, off home today. Yay, Friday! Got the Friday feeling. Yeah, and earlier on it was so funny. I went into the coke place and I actually bogged down. I dropped my trailer in the correct bay and I was told to go to bay 60, or I heard it as bay 60. I think I must have misheard, obviously. So I went over to bay 60.
After 1.6 miles, keep left.
To go in there, collect my trailer, realised, nope, that's not my trailer. Now I drove around, I misread, I picked up my trailer, dropped off by mistake. So I misread not misread the main number, so I went to the wrong road and went, oh that's it, I was looking for a new trailer. I happened to drop off at one of the new trailers as well. Never mind, I realised as soon as I sort of hitched up, I went, don't. Then I hitched up to the correct trailer and it was all fine from there. But yeah, it's almost like a Monday morning, so it's a long time since I've ever done anything like that. Oh, I felt quite embarrassed. But I'm happy to talk about it, it is actually quite funny. Okay, it's still out.
After 800 yards, keep left.
Yeah, so it's been a bit of a long out morning. Late start as well, that's probably also the reason. I blame the late start. I blame it on the late start. And the fact that it's going into coke. Yeah, they're wise with coke. But yeah, they're all good. But I'll probably do a future video on the sites. Maybe not on sites in particular, but what to expect as a new driver going into some sites. You know, don't let them. My biggest tip is don't
follow M1 towards the north for 11 miles.
So I'm saying my sat nav talk, otherwise I might get drowned down with it. I'll just use my sat nav mainly for the ETA, and if there's any hold-ups along the route, I know roughly where I'm going with this one. So I'm going straight up the A1. Past home, all the way up to Bishop Auckland, going to the Co-op. Which actually they're very good at Co-op. You know, I like going to the Co-op at Bishop Auckland. Normally it's okay there, no dramas. Actually, I don't think I've ever had a drama there. It's been busy there before, but I've no issue if it's busy or if I have to queue up or anything like that. You get some people who do, some people get really excited as soon as they have to queue up. I know, yes, it's partly because of time constraints and that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my mic onto my seatbelt. You might get better on the video, hopefully, from me. Hopefully it is recording onto the mic correctly, without any dramas. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's slow it down a wee bit, because we are quite heavy. And the truck, even though I was using my exhaust brake a wee bit, it really wants to go. The thing is, it's not a proper retard. We don't, on this truck, it doesn't have what I call a proper retard. It has like a exhaust brake function, but on the foot brake, when you press it, you'll use the exhaust brake and activate it on the switch on the dash. But also you do have a button, so you can just activate the exhaust brake alone. So like now, pressing in, that's just the exhaust brake alone. just to put a bit of brake pressure in, so we're still understood. I'm going to put it back into cruise control. I'll probably overtake this army wagon up ahead. Is it an army wagon or is it just because it's got a, well it looks at it, normal-ish, or is it a foreign army vehicle? Who knows, we'll find out hopefully if we pass it. It looks army. I think it probably is. I don't think it's British army though, unless it's like a foreign vehicle or something.
I'm listening.
Oh, I need to turn that function off, I seriously do. That was my sat nav. Yeah, it listens out, if it picks up your talking, it will go into like you know, I like it, but equally when I'm chatting like this, it can get a bit awkward. Like to Netherlands, eh? So they're probably an exercise or something. I could be wrong. NL, Netherlands. Comment down below to re-correct me. Red, white and blue sort of flag. Back. It's like a Mercedes. I am paying full attention to what I'm doing. We might have to drop back in. We'll see. Just has more power for the truck on this hill. I think it's more heavier. Come on baby, you can do it. You can do it. No, losing steam. The thing is, I want to keep my momentum going up this hill, because this is one of the hills that would actually, with this weight on, would just, you know, you'd be crawling up if you had to slow up too much. Go for the overtake, there's no point in back in to go back out again. Maybe one of these irritating truckers today. Oh well. I was about to say earlier, is if you're a new driver, don't let sights intimidate you. You know, stick by the sidewalls. But if you see something wrong, don't hesitate to mention to them, but remain polite at all times, no matter how much they may drive you up the wall. They might not care less, to be honest. You know, I've been to sites before, you tell them that, you know, you've gone in to collect a loaded trailer, they've set it up all wrong, e.g. yes, partly it could be the last driver dropped it off, didn't need a few straps out or something like that, but still, you know, when you bring up issues that are actually technically health and safety and more, you know, regulated stuff that's affected by law, you know, it's kind of irritating. All you're trying to do, you know, you must be polite all the time if you bring up issues. Be humble, but at the same time be, you know, with a bit of seriousness, you know, not to be nasty. You know, I said the key thing is remain polite. You're not there to please them at the end of the day. Do your best. Try and see if you can have a work around it. As I say, if you do see an issue and it's a repeat thing at a certain site you go to, let them know. They may not care less than, you know, even if they're the most professional site around, they think they're doing the right thing. A lot of them will just be, yeah, driver, okay, driver. Some will go, okay, I'll pass it on to, you know, the boss. You know, which really, when you're giving feedback, that's all that you really want. So that needs the message be passed up. But, you know, don't let them bully you to take anything illegal necessarily a cyclist, that's going to be probably dispatch, later them. I won't be able to make it there. You know, for example, I've had that when I was a new driver, that I was working for a very well-known food brand or superstore. I was on nights. I've already been between 2 RDCs. Never mind, they hadn't signed off on the restriction on 10 hours, so I was restricted by 10 hours driving, or working even. And they gave me this store delivery, and it was quite a long drive up. I did actually say then, on me, but it didn't help that you had 2 other drivers. They probably meant it in the kidding sense, but who knows what. So yeah, you'll be able to do it, you'll be able to get there, get back. Because bear in mind I was only night driving, I wasn't travelling at the time. So I did it, and fair enough, they did come and rescue me. But it was a little bit stressful, bear in mind at the time I was a new driver. You're thinking, oh no, what's going on? You're sort of kicking yourself, going up, going, I should have stood my ground, or actually stood up. But at the end of the day, they did come out and rescue me, so there's no major dramas really. But it's all about knowing when to say stuff and always remain polite and courteous. Do your best. You know, work as hard, you know, as you can, but at the same time, be aware what your limitations are. If it's a time limitation, or working time, or driving time, or a legal regulation, or something you have to do or somebody else had to do. But oh well, that's the end of that. That's a little spiel. I may do a video on it, talking about. But I think a lot of videos I want to do in the future, like load security. I don't know if I'm going to touch the tacho too much because I don't want to teach tacho, because if I'm doing something wrong, even if I read it out of the book at the same time, I do not want to teach people tacho and make a mistake on the video or miscommunication about it, because all it takes is to not know one thing on there, bosh, you messed it up. And don't be scared, the tacho is actually very easy. But what I'm getting at is, I don't want to do a video and somebody's watching a video and I will misinterpret it, no matter how well I do that video. But you never know, I might do one in the future, I might have a little look to see how I would do it, but I'm very wary on that type of video. I don't want a driver, especially a new driver, doing it and get pulled over for spot check by Moser. Moser found that they made a mistake on the tacho, or I don't know how you went, but you've done something wrong. And then them to say, oh, Trucker Steve over showed me how to do it on his YouTube channel. And that's, I don't want anybody to, go through that. If you have any questions about your tacho, the best advice is to seek somebody at your place of work out. Some places have driver trainers, but quite often there'll be a good driver in the yard who will show you through it, what you need to know. There's nothing to be scared of. It's actually, once you know it, it's simple as hell.
After 1.6 miles, keep right.
That thing was going up the side, but it's now gone behind me now. It's pull out here to run here now. Yeah, you get cars like that will come up. There's not no right away. I just expect you to either slam on or dive out the way, and it was really lucky. I actually didn't quite only notice it then. I saw the distance before, but it was like, gosh, today's a bit funny day really. It's a bit misty or foggy in the distance, and it's sort of nice.
After 800 yards,
General
keep right.
vicinity. It was threatening to rain earlier, so it looks a bit ominous ahead, to be honest. In a way, weather-wise. So it's a typical British thing here to start talking about weather.
Keep right.
Sorry. But hey, we have quite interesting weather sometimes, and hey, we live on islands, we have excuses. It's not as extreme as other countries, by no means. Nowhere near. But we like talking about our weather at the end of the day.
Follow A1M towards the north for 49 miles.
That's the A64, I think, turn off. You may have seen it on the signs before. Yeah, we're just going over. We're just about starting to go past New York and Harrogate sort of, or Harrogate Leeds sort of area now. Yeah, York's quite a nice place, you know, nice city, nice cathedral. But it's good to visit. You have a train museum there as well, your National Railway Museum, and a few other museums. Yeovil Centre, it is one of the other ones, a few others. Would recommend it if you're into that sort of thing, into your trains. I suppose if you're into your trains, you would have heard of the National Railway Museum. I used to be into a train. I still like trains, but not as serious as I used to. I've actually still got my Hornby train set at home in a cupboard somewhere. And actually, I'm going to announce this now because I don't know if I'm going to release the other video. Hopefully this turns out better than the other one. I think I might need to get a more powerful memory card because it seemed to stutter in terms of the flames stuttering as it was playing. But I'll see when I get home when I put my beast on the machine to see what happens there if I sort of fix it. But either way, my announcement is midway for next month. I should be moving down south, down to Andover. So I'm going to have effectively 2 weeks off. I might vlog some of it. We'll see. It's going to be probably a little bit of a stressful, nervous, exciting. I'm excited for it. I'm still going to be nervous because I haven't. It may sound a bit silly. I haven't got a job lined up just yet. But a massive shelter if anybody does know of any good jobs going on in trucking down there. I know there's loads. You know, I'm more willing to hear from you. Just post down below. I'll probably at the end of this week set up my email address onto the channel. You can email me. Please keep everything civil, comments and emails, you know, no spamming, you know, have a discussion. I'm more willing to have discussions down below about stuff, about subjects we may talk, or may talk about in videos. But yeah, I'm moving down, so it's going to be a bit of hectic time this weekend. I'm going to start packing my stuff up this weekend. It's sort of a spur at the moment thing, this. So it's sort of thing I was sort of thinking about for a while. But only sort of baiting about, you know. The thing is, I'll be moving into a house by myself, so actually, in a way, it's the first time I've moved out, aside from when I was in the army, by myself. And this is, you know, properly moving out by myself almost. And one of the reasons for moving down there, I love the northeast, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love the north, and I will move back up again. But I'm sort of going on my other favourite part of the country, West Coast. No, you're not quite the west there, but you're more nearer to the west than you are to the east. I suppose you could class it as west. besides the size, the main reason is so I can be nearer to my gran, because she's in her 90s. What's happening, she's moving out of her house and moving into a flat next month, and I'm going to be moving into her house. So that's why I'm going 2 weeks. So I can sort the house out, move her, move myself in, do loads of decorating, loads of stuff to do. As I said, I might vlog some of it, so it might be quite interesting. You know, see my watch it and build it repairs on the house. It's actually a good house. There's just some jobs that need to be done, and jobs for the future as well. Comment down below if you'd like to see some you know, house stuff, you know, some work in the house. I will probably do a few videos. We'll see. I might not film the gran, you know. I'll probably just keep it to myself. Maybe my brother's coming down for the first week to give me a hand. But as I said, next week I'll be phoning up some employers next week, starting. I've been doing a little bit of research this week. That's why I'm very confident that I should be able to get a job down there. Worst case scenario, my backup is I'll sign on to a few agencies and I'll do some agency work. Because I've got 3 years total experience in commercial heavy goods. A mix of curtain cider, a bit of bridge, some flat work but not with chains. What else have I done? I've done recycling work on curtain ciders, ADR work. ADR I need to renew next year. Well, I need to make sure I do my next day CPC as well. So yeah, it's going to be mental, but I think it's going to be a good experience. I'm fully expecting it to be stressful. You know, get to have a few headaches about doing it. You know, hopefully it'll be fun as well. I think a lot of it is just stressing out what to do first. You know, there's a lot to do in the house. So I've got to move the gran into that. At the same time, I'll be bringing down a lot of my stuff for a few days into it. And she's got a lot of stuff to sort out as well. Some of the stuff I think I'll be keeping. There's stuff that she isn't going to be taking to the flat. And obviously I'll go through with her, say, look, what do you want to get rid of, what do you want to keep, what do you want to take to the flat. You know, that sort of thing. Oh well, that's going quite deep into the chain of thought. There's other stuff to be done, like, you know, I'm going to be doing some decorating, so I've got to make my net what I'm going to paint the walls with. If I'm half tempted to get more of those like wallpaper stuff that makes it look like you're looking outside, or at a bookshelf or a wall or something like that. So I need to go, I might check that out this weekend and have a see what sort of things I can get from that. Not to buy anything today, because I need to get down to the house, measure up, or have a look at it, and see what I want to do. So lounge, I'm going to do that in probably, because the lounge is going to become my man cave. I get a man cave. No doubt in the future I'll have to get moved into another one, but we'll see. But either way, I'm having the lounge as a man cave at the moment. You know, a massive man cave. Hopefully that will be what will happen. That's what I'm perceiving mentally. Because that's where I'm going to play with my PCs and all that. My tech in that room. So it's going to be a very busy month coming up next month. So it's March I'll be moving. Midway from March, around the 17th, 18th. Those 2 weeks in between, 17th and 18th, is when I'll be moving in. So obviously there might not be as much footage over that time, or moment it might be a little bit sporadic. But I will try and do a video a week. At the bare minimum. I think this week I may be releasing 1 or 2 videos. Still have a video I have to do that I should have put up last weekend. Just though I got a bit carried away, so I was down at Andover last weekend with family. So I'll sort a few things out. Okay, that's when I made the final decision. So it could be for long term, it could be, you know, the thing is I'm nearer to all my other favourite parts of the country as well, which is also like down near Dunstable, I won't say overly, but it's down on the west coast, down in Devon Lake, on the coast. So it's got awesome climbing there, which one of the aims to this, I still aim to become a European truck driver, but I might be tempted initially, while I'm able to get settled down there, to do maybe a year or so doing day or night work. Might not be that, I might go straight onto the truck, but I'm not really that fussy, but if I had a choice, maybe. No, I might go for day work, but let's see, it's different what's on the plate, who's interested in me, and what happens. Comment down below, tell me what it's like, also if any of you have moved out, you know, by yourself, what it was like, you know, did you move far away, or did you move nearby? Now, I can see the pros and cons with me if you were to move nearby. You know, nearby means it's easier to move. To start off with, you're closer to probably your family. Or, you know, well, chances are, but either where you last lived, you know the area. The thing is, while I'm moving down to Andover, I actually know the area reasonably well, because I used to be based down that way when I was in the army, so yeah, it is a nice area. Have you ever had one of those night sleep that you had, like a really good night's sleep that you had over about 12 hours of sleep, and you get up, not say you feel really bad, but you just sort of feel really and in some ways it feels like you only had maybe 5 hours of sleep or 6 hours. Yeah, I sort of had that feeling, not overly today, sort of, but I had that the other day. And you know, sort of had really awesome night's sleep. Bosh. In almost like couldn't be asked me. Okay, making some progress. Hopefully the footage that's coming out is looking okay. I know you're white on the front of my windshields here. You know, you're on my Scania R450 is the truck I drive. It's one that you might see in the picture above, unless I change the channel on. I will be going on to either Twitter or Facebook. Please comment down below if you prefer one or the other. I might go on both, but I'm not on massive social media feeds, so I'll try to be, but don't hold me to it. I'll probably use either Twitter or Facebook just to post my pictures up of what I'm getting up to. Okay, so today I might not be overly recording, or it's something that I can get a picture of, but it's a bit awkward to film, or maybe not allowed to film there, but you can probably get away with a picture. Obviously, depending on site rules and regulations, I'm not going to break them to, you know, laid out my rules. I'm pretty strict that I'm sticking by. I've set myself, you know, if a site says no photography or filming, I'm not going to film it. I'm not too sure, I won't film without asking. It's easier if there's no signage. You know, if I ask them, they say it's fine, I might do something on the site. But I'm a bit hesitant in some ways because, as you see with all the other, what's his name? CJ or Jay? Oh, sorry, I'm having a long moment. I can't remember his name. Sorry, but big shout out to, you know, the main, you know, vloggers out there. You know, massive respect, and that's what's got me into doing this. So I thought, why not? It's really a hobby, really. I've always wanted to produce something. I know my content may be not as good by no means as other vloggers who do this stuff, but hopefully, as I said, it'll get better through time. And my main aim also is to hopefully not just show the negatives, but try and show the positives as well. You know, it's like now we're cruising along. It's Friday. I know, yeah. Most of the week is Monday to Thursday anyway, that's the majority of the week, so that's Friday. Either way, for Friday, we're cruising along at the moment. It's probably going to get worse, but touch wood, it's days like this all back. So we've booked in for about 1:30, it says we're going to get there at 11:47, so I'm going for either a 45-minute break or at least half hour of getting there. Or maybe half hour one place, half an hour the other place. Not literally to burn time, because I want to finish as early as I can today, don't get wrong. But A, I don't want to get to the customer too early, and B, I will need to take a break by the time we get up there. What's up now? 11:47 up there, it's now 10:30-ish. So now 15 minutes, 16 minutes. So that'll leave me with an hour and 45 minutes. So I could probably push out a half hour break. As they would say, risk it or biscuit. But I'm going to drive chill today. Hope I get a reasonable finish today. I don't see myself finishing until about maybe 3, 4 o'clock. Dependent. Best case scenario, I'll go tip at this place and send me back to Zeppo, which is quite a good chance, but there's a few places I could end up collecting from. And then if that's the case, then you know, how long is a piece of string? Like around District area now, or around that sort of general sort of area. Slowly steer this hill. It's the only thing I don't really like about Scanias with this variant of the Trade 15 variant. Cruise control is rubbish. It's actually alright, it's actually pretty good, but it won't hold your speed. It'll hold it on level ground or going up as best as you know, the engine can do so. As soon as you hit a hill and you've got a little bit of a load on, you really have to watch it. And that's just a bit of help for him to watch out for. It's a really good truck, don't get me wrong. I like Scanias. I'm not dissing it. Well, I've heard on the brand new ones they've made them half rectified that on the new R series where it is. Which ain't a plush. I'd love to drive on them. I'll be proud to. Even though it's just for one day. I'm not too fussy on my trucks. I like my Volvos, they're good trucks. Hence a Volvo coming the other way. I haven't driven Daft, but I think they're pretty good. What I've heard. I've looked at them. They're pretty good. I mean, really these days, there's not many trucks that you can say is a really bad truck, unless you go back a bit. But if you look at code spec trucks, you can have your niggles and preferences. You know, I openly, I'm not a massive Renault fan. I like them actually to a degree. They're good trucks. I've driven them and I'm more than happy to drive one, but man trucks okay. I've driven man trucks okay. I mean, the worst one on my list would probably Iveco. Every Iveco I've driven I've not really liked. Yeah, that's why the one truck I will probably stake out. I would say I would drive one, but you know, if I had a choice between companies that had Ivecos or had Skeddies, Volvos and all the others, I'll go with the company that has all the others. Even if it's just Renaults, I'll rather go for Renault. Openly, I'm driving the really brand new ones yet, but I've driven fairly decent ones on the old rare occasion. Not that often, I've only driven like 2 or 3 times at all. One was a rigid, and that was literally like a horror show. Yes, that's the help. I was riding around. That it was legal, but evil was the word of evil. So it was legal, but yeah, you had to really check it over. Let's say when you open the door, and this is actually a build quality ring, you can tell it's a build quality because it felt flimsy. It felt flimsy in it. I mean, it wasn't dropping off, it just felt flimsy. And that's what I'd say to manufacturers, don't build a truck that feels flimsy, because what does that say to the driver? It says, anything goes wrong, or anything really, I'm going to get the blame for it, or God forbid, if we have an accident, I won't go to the line. Probably will, you know, they might have passed all the safety stuff, but you've got to ask a few questions if you're going with me. But oh well, that's just my opinion. That's my personal opinion. Openly, I'm not a massive Iveco fan. I mean, they have on the top end models, they sort of look okay, but I'll still probably want to have one. I mean, really, I might need to go and have a look, really, look at it again. I'm not in a rush. But really, I'm not really a massively fussy person with trucks. I like the trucks, anyway. And the vast majority of trucks I like. I don't mind manuals, I prefer automatics personally. That's just me. It's the A19 interchange, so we're going to strap the A1. Hence why we haven't turned off from the A19. That's only the A168 there, and it's actually the A19. Really, technically it's the A19, they shot me up. Back up into the Newport, where I live at the moment, county, North Yorkshire. I've probably been in it for a while anyway, so sure, but oh well. But this is more my home end, Yorkshire, getting there. I'm not going to show where my home is precisely, you know, it's up around Catterick and that's all I'll say. I'll probably give a shout out when you go past the junction. See you later, junction it will be, or something like that, when I come back home. So I have to drive over on the way back home. Yeah, you got to be a little bit mad to do this job. And kidding. be able to talk to yourself right now. Well, actually, how I see it, I'm talking to you, so listening to it on YouTube. You're my audience, and how you chat to me is down in the comments down below. So, I mean, as I said before, keep it simple, keep it polite, and be constructive. I'm not one of these YouTubers that will block comments or you know, but on no comments mode. The only thing I might do is if, say, something is really rude and offensive on posting, you know, or trolling, yeah, there probably will be a chance I will move, unless if it's a constructive troll, as I call them. Yeah, I had one a few months ago, and so I was commenting on, I don't know who it was channel, I was commenting about his overtake. Which actually, he done the correct overtake as a trucker, 100%, by the, pretty much almost, as far as I could see, by the book. Almost a textbook overtake. And this troll came on saying, oh, trucks aren't allowed to overtake. Then he sort of changed his story after the few of us replied to him initially saying, yeah, trucks can overtake, it doesn't say here to do so. And he was like going, oh, there's a wall here. He came to like a wall number. I'm not going to quote what he said. I forgot what number it was he quoted, which was actually something completely different when I looked it up. I was like, no, that's nothing to do about overtaking or anything related. I forgot what it actually was, but oh well. Nevertheless, I wrote a massive post after several twos and fro's between other people responding to them, with links to driving standards, you know, links to the highways code and all that, stating the code number that he was screwing up, and then the actual spiel about overtaking. Because what he was basically saying, that you have a time limit when overtaking of 10, I think it's like 3 to 10 seconds where it is, he was claiming. Which, that's stupid anyway. Just think about it. If you put, say, for example, 5 seconds overtaking thing, fair enough, you might be able to get away with that in a car. In a truck, nah. What do you do after 5 seconds on? You have to immediately pull in? Or you put the guy you're pulling past? Slam on the brakes, pull in? Oh well, but I've done a massive post, and it's actually quite funny. I posted up. Somebody else, a lot of people actually liked my post, like, at least a few people did, and which I was actually quite proud of. And all of a sudden, the original post, which meant all the other threads were deleted because the troll or whoever it was who misread the rules and regulations decided that's too embarrassing, I'll delete the whole thread. It was quite funny actually. I didn't take any offence to that. I actually saw it as funny. You know, it was hilarious. Like that's proved the point just there. I did say within my post, you know, I'm aware that you probably are a troll or somebody who's seriously misinformed. You know, and I said I'm only posting this just in case you are misinformed. And to be honest, I'm no instructor, I'm not perfect. To get the literal words, it was literally by the book, so they couldn't twist it or anything like that. I got all the relevant links and pretty much quoted off the driving standards, DVLA or whatever you want to call it, or UK law and regulations of driving, e.g. the highway code. Really good term. It probably is a technical term. Don't hold me to it. Yeah, we're approaching our turn, I think it's junction 50-51. Not too far. I think we're quick break. Nope, there goes the buzzers in the marking square. Around at the moment, they sort of laps on these cars, especially around London, like. so I go quiet now and again. I'm absolutely bit my lip the other day. I'm a bad habit if I find my lip fiddling with it. I know I shouldn't really say that, you don't need to know that, but just in case you want me while I go silent for it, and part of it's also concentration, just to see what's going on. And so I'm not allowed this to get in the way of my concentration at all. That's why I actually prefer, if I'm doing driving, to do it on a reasonable drive right now. This ain't a long drive as such, really. So the camera's located in the centre of the truck, just for your perspective as well. You probably gather that from how the image is showing. You're more or less in the centre. Any ideas down below what you want to see, or as long as it's doable, it's reasonable, you know, I'll have a look and see what I can do. I am going to turn this into a bit like a vlog, a little bit, but not quite a whole day to a vlog sort of thing. I'll probably eventually will do make it more confident at filming, so forth, and editing. TE5E or something like that by TI, or I'm murdering the name. Literally, I'm murdering the name. It is actually a good camera so far. The only interesting thing is I noticed on long sequences, I need to work out how long they are. It only records up to a certain time and it sort of creates another file. So what I'm going to have to do is glue this all together. Which at the end of the day is actually will make a, you know, a little bit of good exercise on my behalf. Going to what I would say is one of my favourite, one of my top truck stops in the UK. It's certainly amongst my favourite, I think. I know it's quite my number one, but it's definitely up there. The new services here up at Leeming are awesome. You've got a good camp in there, so if you want to go get yourself a nice hot meal. Shop's pretty reasonable. Not so it's the cheapest, but it's not the most expensive by no means. It's actually quite reasonable. Parking's good. And secure, decent fuel pumps. Actually, I might need a fuel pump as well. But I might go another way and double check its key fuels. Probably are. I might work out. Yeah, I might do that minute, so it's down to a smidgen of half now. That so I can fuel it up now. Might not have to put either so much in at the end of the day or even bother. It's pretty much nearly full when I get to the yard, I just not leave it. If it wants to top it up, I'll put it in on the way. Try not to fiddle with it, but I'd say bad habits die hard. About this recording, it actually creates a separate sort of sound file, so potentially you can play around with that as well, which I found certainly on my editing suite it does it on there quite nicely.
Go right on the roundabout and take the 4th exit, A1.
What's it called? It's the Apple Final Cut Pro, whatever it's called. He's not coming out quick, momentum. Still professional, still safe, no dramas. So we go around this roundabout, we're going northbound.
Take the exit.
That's where we're going back on later. Turning back here, and in we go. Over this roundabout. I know some of you have seen this before because I know some of the other vloggers have been in here as well and probably given the place a shout out as well. So it's at Leaving Bar, it's the Shell services, it's the, I'm trying to think the name of the actual site, XLV service chain.
After 200 yards, go around the roundabout and take the 4th exit, A684. Go around the roundabout and take the 4th exit.
But it's looking good. So let's not try and hit anything. Hit any of the road furniture. Not good for PR. Not that I do.
After 200 yards, turn right, round Fleetbank, then turn right.
Now, I'm pretty certain this says Key Fuels. What should I do? Should I go fuel up now? Oh, well, let's have a look.
After 70 yards, turn right, then bear left.
Okay, thanks very much for watching. We're at the services now. I'm going to hop out and fuel the truck up. Hopefully, if they accept Key Fuels. And yeah, I'll probably have a follow-up a bit later. Thank you very much for watching. Over and out. 1 second while I keep you turned off.